Imagine going to war over a pastry. Sounds like a joke, but France actually invaded Mexico over it. In 1838, when France declared war on Mexico because a pastry chef said his shop got looted. This actually happened in 1838, and it's one of the most ridiculous conflicts in military history. His name was Monsieur Remontel, a French baker in Mexico City. He complained that Mexican military officers had ransacked his bakery and refused to pay for the pastries they destroyed. Instead of filing a normal insurance claim, this baker did what any reasonable person would do. He contacted the French government. King Louis Philippe saw this as the perfect excuse to flex French military power in Latin America. The French didn't just send a strongly worded letter, they dispatched an entire naval fleet to the Gulf of Mexico and issued an ultimatum demanding 600,000 pesos in reparations. That's roughly $15 million today. For pastries. When Mexico refused to pay what they considered an absurd demand, France blockaded Mexican ports and bombarded the fortress city of Veracruz. Mexican forces tried to resist, but French naval technology was superior. The bombardment was so intense that Mexico City could hear the cannons from hundreds of miles away. The whole conflict lasted only a few months, but it wasn't just about pastries anymore. France used this opportunity to collect debts from other French citizens who claimed damages from Mexican authorities. They turned a bakery incident into a full diplomatic crisis. After months of conflict, Mexico eventually surrendered and finally agreed to pay the entire 600,000 pesos, plus additional compensation for the military campaign. The French sailed away victorious, having successfully invaded a sovereign nation over dessert damages. This ridiculous conflict became known as the Pastry War, proving that sometimes the most absurd historical events are completely real. A single pastry chef's complaint escalated into an international military intervention that Mexico actually lost and paid for in full.